Hey, it has been a crazy 2 months on this channel. In the past 2 months, I have gathered all of you here. Well, I say I have gathered, but really, it generally was an insane luck of the draw that everyone is here together. Um, so I just want to say, now that we're moving into November, thank you so much for all the support. It means the world. And I think we're overdue for a yap session, so time to yap. Halloween has just passed, and we had an amazing live stream that day. We had the reveal of what my other account is. So we had the reveal of what the other account is, if that interests you at all. We also had a fun collab with some people that I know with Repo, and we played Fear and Hunger. Overall, we didn't do that much, but it was a very fun and very long stream. And I just want to say thank you so much for all the support. This account has blown up way more than I thought it was going to. I didn't really expect to be here doing this, right? But, I mean, hey, here we are. So we're moving into November, and it's crazy that 2 months have already passed. It feels like I can still really remember uploading that first Hello World video where I still had my voice filter of the doll still on. Weird that it's already gone. Or weird that 2 months already passed by, rather, I should say. Within these 2 months, we have started live streaming consistently. We have a wonderful community and Discord filled with lots of funny and cool people, a wonderful mod team, and overall, the vibe of this channel has been amazing, and that's all thanks to you guys. So, how are we moving forward from this, right? I would love to look at you guys, but I don't have eye tracking. You have to forgive me. How do we move forward from here, right? It's already November, and the supposed due date of the channel is January 1st. Oh no, it's not gonna happen. I'm not even gonna make a whole fucking reveal for that, right? I think if you've been sticking around in the Discord, or especially the Twitch, if you've been catching some streams, this channel has unironically become the main channel, right? Someone said on the Halloween stream that the side hoe became the main hoe, and I thought that was really funny because it's in a way true. This channel has more interaction, has more traction than my main channel, and that's okay. Honestly, I get fulfillment from both sides, right? In the past month or so, I have really dropped the ball with YouTube here, and I sufficiently apologize. I thoroughly apologize, rather. I know you guys have been looking forward to what I might upload, as well as just the weekly apps, right? And I don't know why YouTube in specific has always been a little difficult for me to do. I love content creation. I love VTubing specifically. VTubing is one of my favorite things to do ever. But YouTube specifically has always had a weird hold on me, where it's kind of difficult sometimes to do anything. It's hard to describe, and I don't even know why. It's not like it's content creation burnout. It's this whole other weird ballpark that I don't even know how to tackle. But starting this month, I'm going to try my best for you guys. I want to put something out that you guys can properly say, hey, I support that, and be happy with it, right? We stream very consistently on the Twitch as well, by the way, which will also start happening here on YouTube. So be sure to tune in to the streams if you want more Alice. We play lots of fun games. We're very soon getting back to Hollow Knight. We took a break from Hollow Knight for October just to play some scary games, but we're going to be getting back to Hollow Knight and Call of the Lamb very soon. We started both of those. And we have a few other games in line, as well as plenty of games from the recommendations channel in the Discord, which I very much appreciate all of those. I have been seeing them, and I do have a list. I just have to get through Hollow Knight first, and then Silk Song. Oh man, I've been so excited to get back to them, but I wanted to play a lot of games during the last few weeks of October, so that was on hold for that. Can you guys even see me properly? I'm very blue today. I didn't realize how blue I was. I'm extremely blue. Interesting, intriguing even. Fucking actually. But with my absence, I hope you guys have been doing well. I hope you guys have been doing good. I know you guys like to, or at least some of you like to just put this on in the background. Whether you're working on something, hell, if you're at work, or if you just need something in the background and to feel, in a sense, less lonely. I completely understand that. I very much do the same, and I used to do the same so much while I was growing up, especially when I was younger. I would just have something on in the background to feel less isolated. And I know for some of you guys, that's what you use these videos for. And I'm glad that I can, in a way, help ease the numbness, if that makes sense. Man, I haven't done a yap video in like a month, it feels like. How do I talk? What do you guys even want me to talk about? I don't know. It's all coming apart. I stopped for like 2 weeks and it all falls apart. This is actually a really pretty world. This is really nice. The streams over on the Twitch have been really fun. I have said it a couple times now, but I'm gonna glaze it a little bit. Link in the description below, by the way, and so same with the Discord. But we stream over on YouTube here now as well, which I didn't realize. YouTube like encourages channels being a main hub now. I had a Vods channel so that the main channel wouldn't get flooded with Twitch Vods. But I was also gonna put like the YouTube Vods on there. But I've learned that YouTube actually encourages streaming and leaving VODs on the main channel now as well. Instead of having like multiple channels, it's meant to just be one big channel, like hub. Which kind of defeats the purpose of the Vods channel now, I realize. But I mean, hey, the Vods channel probably turned to like clips and stuff like that as well. I'll probably just put on like miscellaneous stuff on the Vods channel. But with that said, I'll put the Halloween VOD back up very soon then on this channel. But it'll also be on the Vods channel because, I mean, fucking why not, right? I was hoping to have something more bigger put out by now, though, as well, to be honest. I mean, I think I've said this before in the last video. I was hoping to have something properly out, but I think I overestimated myself just a little bit, just a tad, you know. I overstated my capabilities, my work ethic, my self-motivation. I overestimated. There's a lot of things that I want to do that I'm not quite sure what to do. So if you could give me your input, it would be greatly appreciated. I guess there's like 3 main projects that I have going on that I need to figure out what I really need to commit to as the main one, right? We have lore, right? Which honestly, I think lore is always going to be the back burner for a while. It's going to be the back burner, just because I to me, I have a high standard I want to hold myself towards for presenting my lore. And it's just not really easy for me to fulfill that at the moment. But, let me explain what I want to do with my lore real quick. But I think a change of scenery is a little needed. Okay, so in terms of what I want to do with my lore, I want to make it a episodic like series. I briefly talked about before how I want to have my own series, right? Well, let me divulge on that a little bit. I want an episodic like series, right? Where I'm able to, tell my own story through it and, have it all canon to the lore and whatnot. We had a cute little like animatic like thing that I showed off on the Halloween stream. It was really bad. It was really cringe, but that's not the point. That's besides the point, The point is that it was something of kind of what I want to do, but I'm never doing that again. I put it together in like a week, to be honest, right? Because I kept coming up with ideas, and then the ideas would just like, I don't know, I just wouldn't be happy with them. And so I would scratch it and then restart. But, I don't know, it was just all very blah. It was silly, it was funny, but it was very cringe, right? So I'm not putting myself on just a week fucking time restraint ever again, because Jesus. At the end of it, I was like, I know this is gonna be bad. I just want to get this done and out of here. And I mean, hey, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. So with this little series, I wanna have voice acting. I wanna have the story be told very properly, and I want there to be voice acting in this like project, right? I have a name for it. I've had a name for it forever. I'll, I guess, reveal that at a much later date. But I do know I will likely be opening casting calls at some point in the future for it, when I know when and what I'm doing with it, right? When I know how the formula is going to work, and when I figure out a way for me to do it without getting overwhelmed or burnt out, I'll open casting calls for it then. When I know it'll be like good. But that's not gonna be for a hot minute, But if you're interested in that, keep an eye out. This is me signaling, hey, I'm gonna need help finding people, because I don't know how to do that. Other than lore, though, I've been working on this game. I've actually been working on 2 games, but one of them is, put on the fucking back burner for now. That I have stuff I want to do for it, but A, I burnt myself out, and B, it was one of those things where I didn't understand a lot of ways I was doing stuff, and so when I learned proper methods or better methods, it was like it was like tech debt or technological debt, whatever it's referred to as, code debt, where I was taking more time to go back and fix things than I was, making progress. And so it's at a point where it'll be better for me to just start from scratch, right? So that project's just on a back burner for now. But instead, I've been working on a different project called Echko. Little known fact about me, I really enjoy Atlas games. I love Persona, and I love the Mega 10 series. And so I've been making my own little game, which is very heavily derived of it, called Echko. Let me give you the pitch, right? You play as a character with the codename King. King is the leader of a small mercenary group where everyone in the group is referred to as chess pieces. So you have king, queen, rook, knight, pawn, and bishop. The goal of the game is to claim the right of sovereign and become almost, I guess, leader of the new city, the new world that will be shaped. It is very inspired by the game Digital Devil Saga, if anyone knows that game. I love Digital Devil Saga. I actually still need to finish it, but the premise of, oh, there's different factions and there's this weird entity that's like, hey, fight. We have a crown. Do you want the crown? Ooh, fight for it. Ooh. And that has completely, genuinely, and I'm just honestly derived from Digital Devil Saga. But it's not gonna, just be a copy of Digital Devil Saga. But the idea of fighting for the crown because an entity said so, that's where I got the inspiration from. And if anyone has played that game, will definitely see the inspiration for it in terms of in terms of the aesthetics of the game, right? Echko, I'm actually really happy with the progress I've made. The point of where I'm currently standing with Echko is, so for context, I'm using RPG Maker MV. I love RPG Maker. I will never, ever fucking recommend RPG Maker. Hey, it's just so fucking expensive. Look at an actual useful system like Godot or Unreal or Unity or anything fucking else than RPG Maker. RPG Maker is great, and there are some really good fucking bangers that came from RPG Maker, but I can never in good faith recommend RPG Maker because RPG Maker honestly is a fucking scam, right? I love it, and it works. That's about it. It works. You have to do so much fucking work to get stuff to work if you want complex systems in RPG Maker, which makes sense, right? But at that point, you're already having to do some coding. Why not just use a system like Godot or Unreal, use like the visual block coding, and then use actual scripting on the side of it, because that's already what you're doing in RPG Maker, just in events, in event list orders, right? Instead of blocks, it's event lists. Oh no. For my next project, I really want to pick up Godot. Godot seems like an amazing program. There's been a few games that I've been following. The main one being Project Cat, or Paper Lily rather, as the main game is called. That started in RPG Maker, but then they transitioned and converted everything into Godot, which is actually how I learned about Godot in the first place. Which, by the way, if you don't know Project Cat or Paper Lily, please go fucking play them. They're amazing fucking games. Or game. Paper Lily is the main game with only one chapter currently released, but then Project Cat is like the prologue to it, and there's a lot of really cool things. Things have changed in updates with each game. There's been updates that have changed various aspects to it, but oh my god, they're so good. I'll forever glaze Paper Lily, right? It's so good, and I can't wait for chapter 2, right? Anyway, this isn't about another game. This is about my game. This is about my game. This is my moment. It's fucking Mouse Channel over again, taking the front stage. Ay. The reason why I bring up what I was saying about RPG Maker is because if you know anything about Persona, you'll understand it's essentially a glorified class switch system, right? Where you have one power that has a certain set of skills, but if you need to use a different set of skills, you switch to a different power. And Echko works in the same exact way. However, because the way that I have it set up, I have to manually go through all of the powers, or all of the echoes, right? And label, or rather, I have to go through all of the skills and label, this Echko learns this naturally. This Echko learns this naturally. This Echko learns this naturally. If this power isn't on this Echko, do not show it. I have to do that for each individual Echko that learns that skill. And it's so time consuming, and it's so easy for just have like a random like typo error or somewhere in there, right? It's really obnoxious, to be honest. And that's truth be told, just halted my progress because it's just such a slow and tedious system, right? This is partly why I want to just fucking switch off of RPG Maker, but at this point, I want to commit to finishing Echko and RPG Maker, and then when I am done with Echko, I'm switching to Godot. I'll learn everything the proper way, right? I'm really committed to that, but Echko is it's just gonna take so much time. But I have been really tempted to maybe do like coding streams, or maybe not coding, but to do like, you know, dev streams on the game. I don't know if anyone would be interested in that. I'll probably ask about it in the Discord for a more, you know, immediate response. But let me know in the comments here as well if you guys would like to see, you know, dev streams about Echko, right? You guys would probably get to see some ins and outs of what the game is going to be like, what, you know, this is that is going to be like. I wouldn't stream everything about the game, obviously, because there would be things I want to be left as a surprise, such as, like, you know, story writing and dialogue and all that stuff. But, you know, I would love to be able to just work on that stuff live. It would also be a fun way to keep me engaged with doing it while being able to, you know, feel like I'm not just wasting my time, if that makes sense. I don't know, maybe that's just me though, right? I'm really happy with the progress I have made with Echko though, and I'm really looking forward to one day releasing it. Hopefully in the near future. I'm hoping to send out Echko to a few people by Christmas time to get a like a beta test almost, just to like play testers. I want to send out a playtest build of Echko to a few people by Christmas. Or maybe it'll happen sooner, right? I want to keep my timeline realistic, so I don't know when the game would come out. But, you know, it's not going to be a very big game. There's some aspects that I still need to figure out and master, but, oh, excuse me, Jesus. There's some aspects I still need to figure out and master. One of the ones I've been constantly trying to figure out is how to make a good-looking world map. So, what I've been trying to do is, you'll have all your points of interest, right? So you'll have your hideout, you'll have this shop, this quote-unquote dungeon, this friendly area, right? But it's all going to be on this, like, big world map, almost Mega 10-esque. But instead of, you know, being able to just, like, walk around the giant world map and then enter more specifically into the point of interest, it's just going to be a big world map where you can kind of hover over which area you want to go to. And then when you select, if it's like a shop, it'll just go into a little shop screen with custom music and CGs. Or if it's more specifically like a dungeon area, then it'll go into the dungeon crawling segment that I have planned, right? And whatever other things in between. I've just been struggling to find a good way to make a world map that isn't just me drawing it. I really suck with geometry and structures, right? So I want to find another way of doing it. I've been tempted to use like Blockbench or something, but I don't know. I'm not good with 3D modeling. I've been struggling, but it's not my immediate focus, right? I have more pressing issues at the moment with the game. Keyword might open up a casting call for Echko. Keyword is might. I don't know if I want the game to have voice acting at all. That's just more work on top of everything else, right? So if I'm doing good progress with the game and I realize, hey, this could be like this would just add another level of like flavor to it, then I might open up like a casting call to it. But I don't know if I want voice acting to be in the game. It's not something I'm immediately like figuring out at the moment. Again, I have a lot more pressing issues on the game. But if you would like to see like devlogs or dev streams, please let me know, because I would love to do like devlogs or dev streams or anything of this sort. I think they could be very fun. As for that last project, it's less of a project. Actually, I don't know. Do I want to talk about it? I might have lied to you guys about wanting to talk about it. You know what? I'm gonna keep it a little secret for right now. I'm gonna keep it a little secret for right now. I know I said there was 3 projects and I've only talked about 2 of them, but the last one is a little secret. It's an itsy bitsy secret right now. All right. Forgive me. I know I lied. I wouldn't lie on the internet. You're telling me someone would lie on the internet? Oh, how cruel! What a terrible world we live in. It's good to be sitting here again and just talking face to face with the camera. I enjoy this, right? It's nice. I get to stand in a pretty and aesthetically pleasing area, and I get to just ramble on about whatever is on my mind to you guys. And you guys like to listen, and I am so grateful for it. How many times can Alice say she's grateful? A lot, apparently, because I really am. I really am. I really am. Oh, I did want to gauge interest. Would you guys rather see more commitment to Hollow Knight or Cult of the Lamb? I'm not entirely sure which one I want to focus more on. I know Hollow Knight is the bigger game, so I'm likely more than not going to focus on that. But Cult of the Lamb has been really fun, and, you know, it's a great way to engage with you guys. I know there's, like, DLC with the game, too. We're still very early in Cult of the Lamb, right? So, I don't know. Cult of the Lamb, I've been having a lot of fun with. There's a lot of games that I like to play, but I know I need to really commit to playing Hollow Knight as well. It's, Hollow Knight is just so much of a bigger game than I thought it was, right? If I was just playing on my own time, I wouldn't mind, necessarily, but it's such a big game, and for it to be streamed when I want to stream so many other things as well, it's just a little rough, man, but I'll get over it. I'll thug through the pain. Oh, and by the way, to my lovely artists in the Discord, I know I said I was gonna have a reference sheet dropped by the end of the weekend. So by the time you see this video, the reference sheet should be out in the Discord. I'm a liar. I completely forgot to fucking work on whatever things I wanted to work on it. So it'll be out it'll be out tonight, right? It'll be out tonight. I promise. I promise this time. I promise. For context, if you weren't there on the Halloween stream, I revealed the custom design that I want to commission a proper like model and artist for eventually in the future. But until then, we're still here with this baby. This isn't going away for a while, nor is that Live 2D that I've been using either. Alright, I know it hasn't been as long as some of the other app videos, and I apologize, but I got some stuff I gotta work on. Let me know what you guys are interested in. Thank you so much for the support. I'm so sorry that I haven't been here for the past few weeks. I've been really active with the streams, though. Streams will be a lot more common than the videos. That's for certain. But I mean, hey. I've been Alice, and thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it, obviously, because I've been fucking saying it all day, and I know it's obnoxious, but whatever. Fuck you, it's my video. I get to say what I want. I'll see you guys next time. I got a train to catch. I'll see you later. Missed my fucking train.